Hi guys, welcome back for today's class. I'm going to be joined by Mr. Watkinson, so I'm going to be leading the session and he's going to be doing a lot of demonstrations for us as we progress through today's class. Don't forget guys, we need you to comment below a picture or a video of you taking part in this class. Please make sure you're nice and safe. You've got plenty of space. You're not going to fall into the TV or trip over anything. Please make sure you've got plenty of space, and we hope you're enjoying this content so far. Again, if you have any suggestions of what you would like us to teach, please put that in the comments below and we're going to record that and share that for you. Okay guys, so we're going to get straight into our warm-up. Of course, before we start our class, we need to put our hands and feet together and we need to pay our respects and bow in. So Mr. Watkinson, I'm going to teach the session and Mr. Watkinson is very kindly going to take part in it, because when I filmed the last one, I needed to take a lot more breaks, and this young, fit and healthy man will need to, okay? So jogging on the spot where you are, please guys, we're going to get nice and warm. And a little variant, we're going to bring our knees up to the front here, and if you really want to push yourself, we're going to try and get these knees higher than your waist, okay? So bring them in. Just going to bring Sam in a little bit closer here so you can see him on the camera. Okay, flicking our legs backwards. You see me okay? Am I alright in shot there, sir? Perfect. Flicking our legs backwards. If you just face that way, sir, and show everyone. So we're going to kick all the way back to our bum, okay? And one that I love to do, just to keep chopping it over, you can do 10 to the front, and then after you've done that, 10 to the back, okay? So 10 to the front, 10 to the back. Great work. Okay, 2 more times. Nice work, guys. Keep that blood flowing. Let's get nice and warm. I'll face you to the front again, nice, so everyone can see how high your knees are getting. So 10 to the front, 10 to the back, and then when you've finished, you're going to go straight into star jumps, okay? Because we're all going to finish at different paces here, okay? Again, Mr. Watkinson's pretty fast. He smashes those exercises out, so don't worry if you're taking a little bit longer. But when you have done that, we're going to jump into our nice big star jumps. Look how his arms, as they get to the top, his legs jump out at the same time, okay? Great work. Okay, add that variant in, so we're going to touch the floor in between. Exactly the same as we had in our last workout. So touch the floor, nice big star jump. Remember to keep breathing. Keep breathing, keep breathing. Getting our body nice and warm here. Okay, let's create a chain, okay? So what we're going to do this time is you're going to do 2 touchdown star jumps, into 2 lunges, and then into 2 squats, okay? So you've got a chain of exercises. So 2 touchdown star jumps, a lunge off each leg, and then 2 squats, nice and low, okay? If you can face that way now for your next set, sir, and then do exactly the same, but face that way after you've done, okay? So 2 touchdown star jumps, 2 lunges, and 2 squats, and especially on those squats, look how his feet point forward, and he keeps his chin up, his back straight, you'll see him now, and his bum goes nice and low. Try and get your bum in line with the back of your knees, okay? If you struggle with those squats, you can point your feet outwards, okay, rather than pointing them forwards, okay? That opens things up, and obviously you can squat a little bit lower. Okay, after this set, we're gonna just have a little breather for 10 seconds, and I'll explain the next set, okay? Perfect, great work. Okay, so once you've finished that one, guys, we're going to add on to the end of it now, because we've started to get the swing of it. We're gonna slow the pace down a little bit because you're going pretty quick, okay? But this is the beauty of this. You can still go at your own pace. You can go nice and slow, or you can speed it right up, or you can try and stay in time with Mr. Watkinson. So on the end of that, we're gonna add a little arm workout into that. We're going to do 2 push-ups and then 10 mountain climbers, okay? So let's go through it nice and slow all the way through. So 2 touchdown star jumps, 2 lunges, 1, 2, we take a step back, 2 squats, and then we drop to the floor and we have 2 push-ups. However you do your push-ups, you might do them on your knees, and then we drive 10 mountain climbers up, okay? Try and jump straight back up onto your feet and go into the next set, but if you need to have a breather in between each set, that's absolutely fine. You go at your own pace. You little guys, you 3 to 6 year olds, you're doing fantastic. I know these exercises are pretty tough, but keep pushing through it, okay? Parents, encourage them. So what I'm going to do is, Mr. Watkinson, after you jump up, keep pushing the mountain climbers, just so we've got a slightly better. We're going to move you over just a little bit there. Is that okay? Yep, thank you very much, okay. Our cameraman's keeping us in check to make sure you get the best angles. Nice work, nice and low, great work. And then in to your 2 push-ups, 10 mountain climbers. And now we're going to do one more set of these, okay? One more set, and then we're going to get ourselves a quick drink, which will be nice and warm after this. 2 side jumps. I'm going to come out of the way there so you can see Mr. Watkinson. We've got our squats, and into the new part of our set, we've got our 2 push-ups, 1, 2, and then your 10 mountain climbers. Great work, well done guys. Make sure you finish the set that you're on and then pause this video, go get yourself a good drink, have a breather for 2 minutes, and then rejoin us as we're going to slowly introduce today's class content. Welcome back guys, hope you had a little break and a good drink, okay? Following on from our last class, we're going to continue to work some kicks, okay? We're going to work some roundhouse kicks. And for the roundhouse kick, where last time we predominantly worked in a boxing stance, okay, with both feet facing forward. We're nice and strong and solid here. For the roundhouse kicks, the lead roundhouse kicks at least, we're going to predominantly be in a kicking stance. So what I want you to do is, it's easy for me on the mats because I can find a join in the mats, a line, and I want to put my full body on that. So I'm going to show you Mr. Watkinson. So if I put him here where those mats join and he's fully sideways and he hides his back shoulder from you, and everything should be sideways. If his feet are sideways but the top of his body is round like this is where we have problems. So you want to be fully sideways. If you are by yourself and there's no one to give you a bit of tips on this, you can pause this video and just quickly go to the mirror and practice being right on your side, okay? The backhand is nice and tight here and the front hand is a little bit further in front, okay? So when we do the roundhouse kick, the easiest way to do the kick, we're going to prep with a slide up, okay? So the feet are separated at the moment, and what I mean by slide up is the back foot is going to slide up to the front foot and create a T, okay? So I'll show you from this position so you can see my back foot. Can you see me all right there? I'm going to shuffle back a little bit, sorry sir. My back foot is going to slide up to here and we create a T, okay? So back foot slides up and sideways and creates a T, okay? And as my back foot slides up, the front foot then lifts up here into this chamber position. My backhand is tight and I lean back and try and maintain my balance. So again, from here it goes slide up, chamber, back and down, okay? So all we're going to do for the first count of 10 is we're going to get in that chamber position, okay? So you'll be like this. Every time I count, Mr. Watkinson will demonstrate. You're going to slide up, create the T. As you create the T, heel to bum, we're going to point our toes and our knee comes nice and high, and then you come back to the T and your back foot slides up, okay? So it'll be like this, hold for that second, and then back down, okay? We'll do left foot forward and then right foot forward. So Mr. Watkinson, join that, the join in the mats, perfect. Okay, are we ready on my count? Nice and slow. Hold for half a second at the top and back down. 1. Good. That's how broken down I'd like to do it. I know some of you can fire that kick up and you back down. Break it right down. Let's work on our technique, okay? You ready? 2. Very good. Point those toes because you'd be kicking where your shoelaces would be. 3. Good. Guard is great. Well done. 4. Perfect. Could you face me, sir, and do these next ones? So you turn back onto your side. Perfect. And 5. Very good. Great work. 6. 7. And turn to me, still left foot forward, just so they can see a different angle. 8. Very good. 9. And 10. Perfect. Okay, back to centre, right foot forward now, okay? So we've switched stance, but see how we're still fully sideways. The back foot slides up, we create the T, heel to bum, okay? We ready? Nice and slow. 1. Very good. Heel a bit tighter to your bum. 2. 3. 4, 5, heel tight to bum, 6, 7, 8, 9, backhand tight, and 10. Perfect, very good. Okay, what I'd like to do is I'm going to ask Mr. Watkinson a question in a second. Let's see if I'm right. I would like you to comment below, before you've even done the kick, which leg you preferred doing that with, okay? Comment below, did you prefer being left foot forward or right foot forward, okay? So if you need to pause it, that's fine. And comment below, left foot forward or right foot forward, okay? Which leg did you prefer, Mr. Watkinson?
Left foot forward.
Left foot forward. So I know left foot forward because Mr. Watkinson's a fantastic kicker, but his right leg, it looked a little bit more uncomfortable, okay? And it might not to you. I'm obviously very close to him, and I've been doing this a very long time, and it's my job to notice these little differences. But his heel just wasn't as tight to his bum either for his chamber position, and it was a little bit over to the side rather than straight in front of him. Very little differences that you won't notice, and doesn't make a difference to his kicking ability, but I can see that. So you guys comment below, left leg forward or right leg forward. And it's funny how we're all different because I prefer being right foot forward as well, okay? So Mr. Watkinson's left foot forward, I'm right foot forward. So now we're going to add the kick in, okay? And I'm going to demonstrate my right leg, because I've just told you I'm right foot forward, okay? So I'm going to be here, exactly the same. Slide up to the tee. We chamber, we point our toes, and now we bend the knee. So we kick out, back in, and then back to the tee. So it's the same prep. Try and stay nice and sideways, and we're going to keep it really slow. Not as slow as that because you're going to lose your balance, but it's slide up, chamber, kick, re-chamber, back down. The re-chamber is important, guys, okay? We don't want to go kick and then drop that leg down, okay? So it goes slide up, chamber, kick, re-chamber, back down on my count, okay? So with Mr. Watkinson, left foot forward. He's going to do a few to the camera, then we'll go sideways as well. But slow it right down. Break down that technique, and we'll get a drink after this section, okay? Are you ready? 1. Very good. Nice and slow. 2. 3. Don't forget to breathe. 4. Okay, facing me, please, sir. Get that joint in the mat. And 5. Very good. And look how Mr. Watkinson, he can use me as an opponent, essentially. We've got our social distancing, so we're not kicking me, okay? And I don't want to take that kick either. But he can use me as a target because air work is very difficult. Mirror work is very difficult, but at least you can try and kick yourself, okay? Are you ready? Switch stamps over to me, sir. I'm not sure what number we're on, so we're going to go for 7. 8, 9, and then face the camera for your last one, sir, and 10. Yeah, very good. Yes, of course, thank you for reminding me. Junior guys, I want you getting all of that energy out of you, okay? I want you to be shouting ki super loud, okay? So, right foot forward this time, okay? Are you ready? Right foot forward. And on my count, we're going to go with 1. Kia. 2. Kia. 3. Kia. Backhand nice and tight. Are you ready? 4. Great work. 5. 6. Keep that guard tight. Pivot the back foot. 7. Kia. 8. Kia. Last 2 guys, make sure they're your best ones. 9. Kia. And 10. Yeah, fantastic guys. So get yourself a quick drink, pause the video, take a little minute break, and then when you come back, we're going to work a little bit more advanced techniques on that roundhouse kick. Okay guys, so we're back from our break and our drink, and we're going to start working some more roundhouse kicks. We're going to be doubling those up. A drill I'd like you to work, which is perfect for practicing the double roundhouse kick without relying on your balance, and this is also great for building leg strength, okay? We're going to come down onto all fours, onto our hands and knees. So Mr. Watkinson's going to show us. So we're in this position, okay? So we've eliminated balance now. okay? And he's going to go really slow, exactly the same as before. Obviously, you don't have to slide up into the T-shaped chamber anymore. So from here, the knee comes up into the chamber, heel tight to bum, and we do 2 slow kicks. Kick, re-chamber, kick, re-chamber, back down, okay? So that's what you're going to do on my count, nice and slow. And again, this is great for developing leg strength and strengthening our hips as well, okay? Are you ready? 1, 1, 2. Fantastic, nice and slow, we're not rushing. And something just where people normally go wrong on this, they normally kick like out here, okay? Sam's knee, Mr. Watkinson's knee, needs to be in line with his hip. So you need to, when he finishes the kick and it's fully extended, look how it's straight, okay? We're not over here kicking, okay? This is the incorrect position, all right? Okay, you ready? 2, 1, 2, 3. Great work. Could you face forward for me, sir? So you're doing the kick again. He continues the kick as normal. 4. Just so you can see that's going straight out. 5. Well done. 6. And then back to the camera, please, sir. Last 3. Last 4. 7. 8. Well done. 9. And 10. Okay, just before you finish and swap legs over, you're going to hold that leg out and you're going to do 10 nice slow kicks for me, okay? Put a bit of pressure on. 1, 2, nice and slow. 3, 4, kick right out. 5, keep going. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great work. Before you swap over, jump up onto your feet, give your legs a little shake off, circle your hips off, get that blood back flowing through our legs, okay? Okay, opposite way now, sir. Okay, so using our opposite leg, so this is your left leg now. Okay, you ready? Exactly the same. Just shuffle you back on that there, sir. Sorry, this way. Sorry. Back to centre, and then shuffle you back. Perfect. Are we okay there, yeah? Okay, you ready? 1, 2. Good, try and kick straight out. Point your toes. 3, 4, 5. Great work. Nice high kicks. Halfway there. 6, 7. Good work. 8. Last push. 9. And 10. Okay, and of course, before we finish, we're going to do those 10 really slow kicks. 1, 2, 3. Great work. 4, 5. Keep going. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great work. Jump up onto our feet. Give your legs a little shake off, okay? So now we've practiced those kicks. We're going to do the double roundhouse kick, and we're going to try and do it without putting our foot down, and we're going to do that in the air now, okay? So using the join in our mats, we'll go left foot forward, again to show you this is Sir's preferred leg, okay? And he's going to try and kick straight down that middle line to the camera, okay? So we don't want to kick over here on an angle, or over here on an angle. We want to kick straight down, and we're going to go nice and steady. A little bit of pace, okay? But heel pulls back to bum and re-chambers every time, okay? Left foot forward, are you ready? 1. So remember, we slide the back foot into the T and then it comes back down, same as a single kick. 2. 3. Turn you to me, sir. Are you ready? Shuffle back a little bit. And 4. Great work. 5. Okay, we're going to turn the opposite way. Okay, shuffle back a little bit. Okay, we're going to go a little bit faster now, so Sir's going to go a bit quicker on his kicks. 6. Kia, kia. 7. Kia, kia. Great intensity. 8. Kia, kia. 9. Kia, kia. And then last one towards the camera. Nice and loud, and 10.
Kick.
Perfect. Can you see that pace there? So when we do that kick, we need to make sure that we're not swinging our hip. So you're not trying to kick like this. The body stays still. So if you just do one more, Mr. Watkinson, nice and slow, look how his body here is still. The only real part of his body that moves is his knee. The rest of his leg from that knee, that chamber position, okay? Let's work out other leg, okay, before we have our next break. So right side forward, backhand is tight. And again, we all have legs that we prefer. We have sides that we don't like, okay? If after this video you go away and you go, oh, my left leg was great, but I was really struggling with my right leg, take an extra 10 minutes to do that drill again on the floor and to do it in the air just with your right leg. Okay, build that side up and work a little bit more on the side that you need to work on, okay? Little guys, I'm counting on you being really loud. I hope your parents are going to drop some videos below in the comments of you being super loud, nice loud KIs with great guards, okay? Are we ready? 1.
Kick.
Very good.
There's
2.
balance there.
It's all right.
Kick.
Perfect, and slide back down. 3.
Kick.
4.
Kick.
Facing me, so shuffle back and mat for me, perfect. 5.
Kick.
Very good. Back on tight. 6.
Kick.
7.
Kick.
Okay, let's spin you around again, shuffle back and mat. That's great. 8.
Kick.
9.
Kick.
And last one to the camera for me, please. And 10.
Kick.
Fantastic, well done. So guys, take yourself a minute to get yourself a little drink, have a little breather, circle your hips off, have a little stretch of your legs if you need it, and then come back and join us for the next section of your class. Okay, last section of your class, guys. We're going to work on the numbers that I shout. So we're going to go left side forward to start with. If I shout, would you show us please, sir? If I shout 1,
Kick.
single kick, 2,
Kick.
double kick, and especially for you advanced guys, but even a bit of a challenge for you more beginner intermediate guys, if I shout 3,
Kick.
you can try and do 3 kicks without putting your foot down. But I am going to shout switch, so you'd have to switch stands, and I am going to shout a couple of random exercises as well. So if I shout burpee, we drop into that burpee, we get straight back into the same stance that you was in. Yeah, so Mr. Watkinson wanted to kick with that left leg. He's already told us that that's his preferred leg, but we was right side forward, so it goes back to that side, okay? Are you guys ready for the challenge? Couple of minutes before we go into our cool down stretch. So everyone start left foot forward for me, please. Nice and sideways, guard up, make sure you've got plenty of space, okay? Are we ready? 1,
Kick.
1,
Kick.
switch, 1,
Kick.
2,
Kick.
switch, 1 burpee. We go burpee, we jump back up into that stance. 3,
Kick.
switch, 3,
Kick.
1 burpee. Okay, 10 star jumps, please. I know he's very fast, isn't he? Okay, so if you're falling behind a little bit, don't you worry, you try and keep up with that pace, okay? We're going to go a little bit slower to make sure everyone's following at the same rate, okay?
Sorry, sir.
It's alright, don't you? You never have to apologise for being fast and for being great, okay? You ready? 2,
Kick.
switch, 1 squat, 2,
Kick.
2 squats, switch, 1,
Kick.
1,
Kick.
switch, 1,
Kick.
switch, 2,
Kick.
switch, 3,
Kick.
2 burpees. Okay, to finish with, let's have 10 great push-ups, please. So get down into that push-up position. Let's push out with 10 push-ups, and then you're going to stay down there. You're going to get on your bum, pull 1 leg in, push 1 leg out, and reach down for your toes. Great class, well done. And if you feel like you've got a little bit more after you've done today's class, go back and do all those kicking drills again. Let's repeat them, okay? Repeat those kicking drills. Build up that leg strength. You can never be too good at kicking, okay? And these type of drills are going to make your kicks even better, okay? So reaching down for our toes. Have we swapped legs over, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so sir did 10 to 15 seconds on one side and then he swapped legs over. We're going to go through that again. So back to his original leg. Look how this one's in nice and tight. We push one leg out and we reach down. And to increase that stretch, sir's going to try and drop his elbows down to the floor, and this then starts stretching the bottom of his back as well, okay? Let's swap those legs over. And he's getting his breath back because he's had a great workout. He pushed himself on the end there, so well done. Am I in the way, sir? Am I alright? I'm in the way. I'm alright. Okay, both feet in together now. So both feet in together. And pull them in nice and close to your groin. And try and push your knees down to the floor. Very good. Okay, both feet out together. Reach down for our toes. And again, to increase that stretch, we try and drop our elbows down to the floor. Would you just face that way, sir, for me on this stretch? So I just want to see how much it's, look how it's stretching his back as well. So don't drop your elbows, sir, just reach. And then look at the difference when he dropped his elbows. Look how this then starts stretching all of his back, okay? I know we're trying to limit social contact, but if you can give that, ignore that for me, please. You just keep doing your stretch, okay? But if you can give him a little push to increase that stretch there, you will feel that stretch in the bottom of the back as well. Okay, flip over onto your front. So face the camera there for me, sir. We lock our arms out like we're in the push-up position, and we drop our hips into the floor. We bring our chest and our chin and our head nice and high, and we try and look over the top, okay? If you could face this way now, sir, while you show us that stretch, just so people can see your body position. And again, we drop all the way back, try and increase that stretch. Okay, hands stay still now, and his hips move all the way back to his feet, and his arms are fully stretched out. And again, to increase the stretch, drop your elbows down to the floor. Someone really wants to get hold of us today. Okay, jump up onto your feet, sir. We're going to circle our hips off. If you feel like you need to do a little bit more stretching as well, guys, of course, get yourself doing those exact same stretches. You can go through that 2 or 3 times, that's not a problem. But what I would like to make sure you do, guys, and I've said this a couple of times, comment below in this video of you doing the class, pictures, videos, questions you have for us. I asked you whether you preferred your left or your right leg. That might just be for your roundhouse kick, but it tends to be for all of the kicks. And did your family members who aren't members at X Martial Arts Schools, did they join in with you today? If so, that is absolutely fantastic. So if they did, let us know that, and also comment below what you would like us to teach in these classes, what content you would like to see. Guys, put your hands and feet together. Finish with a bow. Thank you very much, sir, for helping us with that. Give yourself a big round of applause, guys, and we look forward to seeing you again this week for another class.